Hi and welcome to today's CoCreate accountability session. It is Thursday the 11th, and it was so exciting because I just looked at my clock and I get so psyched about this stuff. And it was the first, or sorry, the first month, so January, on the 11th, so 111, and it was 11/11. So I was literally looking at 1111111. And I'm a true believer that the universe sends us signs, and anything that's on our mind, if we're asking questions, if we're concerned about something, if we're thinking about something and it's on our mind, and then a number pops up and you see the numbers and they're visible to you, then something is afoot and something is happening inside the universe. So that was super psyche for me today, and it's really interesting. So if you go back on yesterday's video, you will see that I was talking about some challenges this new year, this 2024, and we were talking about the challenges, and then the affirmation yesterday was discomfort is growth. And then I sort of had a revelation that the challenges that I was experiencing, I was actually putting in place. It's almost like the ego self comes in sometimes and says, oh, but things have to be this way, and it has to go this way, and this is the problem, and da, 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 like my controlling kind of ego self sometimes shows up, and when it does, that's when that resistance and that discomfort comes. And then I was thinking a lot yesterday about the discomfort and how it is growth, and then it came to me that I have to really trust the process. So today's affirmation is trust the process. So write this down either in a comment box. If you see the comment box, write it down in your journal, write it down wherever you feel like it. Write it down and pin it up and put it on the screen. But the affirmation today is trust the process, because discomfort eases with trust. And I've used this analogy 100 times, but when you go to the bathroom, you never get anxiety. I mean, some people might, but generally, you never get anxiety about, oh my God, is the tap going to turn on? Am I going to be able to wash my hands after I've gone to the toilet? Or can I really be able to brush my teeth if I go in the bathroom right now? We just, as a given, know it's going to happen. And I think that covers so many different things. Like, it covers the whole, it's a given that you're going to manifest the things that you desire, but you also have to take it as a given that the universe is going to support you and help you out and not make it too challenging. Now, I had a bit of a meltdown because I'm manifesting things, like I got big financial goals this year and I'm manifesting those things. But then when they start coming in, like the workload starts to increase. And then you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, like I have not got time for this. And I've got this appointment and this. And now I've got 5 appointments today. And like I've not done any actual work and things like that. So I was having one of those yesterday. And that's where the discomfort is growth came in. And then the trust the process really just resonated with me so much today, and I feel so much better having done that process yesterday and the accountability and everything. And I truly feel that when we submit and when we let go and when we trust the process, and for sure there's going to be a little bit of discomfort, but that's as we're moving through, I think, into the trust process. Because usually when we're in the trust process, the full trust process, like I fully trust that things are going to happen in the way they're supposed to happen, and it's not going to be a horrible experience for me. Once we do that, then we're on the right path. And this daily accountability is really going to help you to get there. So please like the YouTube channel, subscribe to the videos, and do this practice every day, because really you'll thank me for it at the end of the year. And it's the formation of the habit. It's the diving into commitment. every day. It's not like, oh, this is a non-negotiable thing, like it's not like you can say, oh, well, my goals are important for me today, but not tomorrow. No, it's your goal, it's your dream, it's your vision. There should be nothing more important than that because it affects everyone. My goals and my commitment to myself affects my kids, my spouse, my family, my loved ones, my friends, the people closest to me. It affects everybody. So I'm sure it's probably the same for you too. So commit to this, commit to yourself. Just subscribe, come back here every day. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, leave a comment now saying, trust the process. I trust the process, okay? And again, like these little bits of wisdom come out, each day, and this is my process, which I'm sharing with you. I'm sharing my process with you each day on how I'm achieving my goals. Like this YouTube channel, for example. I've had this channel for yonks, and I started a long time ago. If you look back, you see that I would have changed so much. I'm almost like, like Tom Cruise when, you see him in Cocktail, and then you watch Mission Impossible, and then you realize how much someone has changed. I don't know where that analogy came from, but I see it in myself through this YouTube channel. But I've never fully committed to the YouTube channel. I'll give my hands up and sorry to my, few thousand subscribers. I never really fully committed. Oh, hi Emma, just come into the room. But now I am, and now that's how I'm going to be spending my days. This is what I've committed to you too. So trust the process is the affirmation for Emma, who just popped in the room. So now we are going to do our daily accountability video. I'm going to play the original video that I've done, but as of next week, we're going to be starting a shorter version. So, do sort of take note of the ones today as much as you can this week, because it's got the notes about the specifics that you have to do, but we're going to do a shorter video injection version of the accountability starting from next week. So I'm going to turn my camera off now. We're going to focus on our daily accountability. Get your journals ready, get your pens ready, and let's begin. So the first thing we need to do is gratitude, and we need to think about the previous day. We need to think about everything that we went through that day, and we need to find in 1 minute one thing that we are super grateful for from the day before. It can be an interaction with another human being, it can be something that happened to you, it can be a moment of peace, it can be your morning coffee. Anything, when you look back at the previous day, you need to write one thing that you're grateful for. Let's begin. Okay, you have done your 1 minute of gratitude. Now you need to take your notebook or wherever it is, or your journal that you've written down your goal, and I want you to read your goal. Now, it's always best if you can read your goal out loud. What is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that you want to achieve? Like whatever your defined, definite goal is, read that out loud. If you do not have the ability to read it out aloud, just read it inside your head, and I want you to do it for a minute. Now, if you finish your goal and you finish up the minute, just go ahead and start again. The most important thing is that you read your goal at least once during this process in the next minute. So let's begin. Okay, so that minute is up. Now I want you to down tools on your pen or your pad or your paper or your notebook or wherever it is that you've been using, and I want you to simply use your imagination and close your eyes. Now you know what your goal is because you've just read it. So now I want you to really visualize and step into that goal and do it at your own pace. You know, for some people it's very difficult to kind of see the goal as being achieved when it's maybe a bit lofty or a little bit out of your comfort zone, or you're not quite sure what that looks like. If you can clearly see it, then perfect. But either way, I want you to step into the feeling of achieving your goal. I want you to step into the place of where you're going to be once that goal is achieved. And I want you to step into the accomplishment and the feeling and the resonation of achieving that goal. So basically just close your eyes during the next minute, and whatever it is that brings you closer to that goal that you can see in your imagination, whether it's a place you're going to go, whether it's a person you're going to be with, whether it's a figure in your bank account, no matter what that is, I want you to spend the next minute just simply being inside there. There is no right and wrong to this. Sometimes if I'm achieving financial goals, I simply see myself walking into a bank and withdrawing a sum of money. It can be also something like standing on a stage and receiving a reward or some kind of like ovation. So whatever it is, all you have to do is immerse yourself into the visualization of achieving your goal. We're going to do this for the next minute, starting now. Perfect. Okay, so come out of your visualization, and we've got one more thing to do in our daily ritual, and that is to now pick up your pen, pick up your pad, whether it's a to-do list or something like that, or whether it's an app on your phone, and you have to put down your most important task for today. So this task has to be related to you achieving your goal. And there is always something that you can do every day. Even if that something is sending a quick email, doing a quick search online, contacting someone, doing something on your computer, creating something, no matter what it is, there is always at least one task you can do every single day to achieve a goal. So now I want you to write that most important task down, and I want you to prioritize it for the day. So have a really good think about what your most important task is for today to achieving your goal. Tiny step, that's all it needs to be. A tiny step, a big leap if you want it to be, but you just need to think about one task you can do today to help you move towards that goal that you've just been visualizing. Let's start. Amazing. Well done, you. You have now done your daily ritual. You have now formed the habit and taken a step forward to forming a habit of creating your daily ritual towards your daily goals. Now we have our daily boost coming up at the end of this video. So once you've completed your accountability for the day, you can either stick around now for our daily boost. This is an optional extra if you'd like to really commit to the growth and development each day. Welcome back. Okay, good job. Well done. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's really interesting because as I was doing the gratitude and thinking back to yesterday and how I was feeling yesterday, and then pulling myself out of that, I actually felt grateful for myself, which is a really weird thing. I'm not that type of person normally. But I actually put down that my tenacity was something that I was grateful for yesterday. I'm moving forward and committing to myself. Hi Emma, hope you're okay. So today we are doing Think on Thursday. So Think on Thursday is all about pulling some wisdom, we do wisdom on Wednesday, but pulling some information and affirmation based on the energy around us in the virtual co-working space, and one has just popped out here for today. And again, this really resonates with me, just exactly what I've been talking about. But today our wisdom is, and our affirmation is, in a general sense, something to think about. When I love myself, life flows. I was talking at the very beginning of this session about how we never seem concerned to go in the bathroom and turn the tap on because we know the water is going to flow out. And I think when you commit and you know the love for yourself is there, your life will flow. And it's almost like the love that you have for yourself will also flow out into other people. It's such a cliche thing, and honestly, I'm a very sort of practical kind of person, even though I do maybe follow some very impractical things. But for me, when I love myself, life flows is such a pertinent message. If you listen back to yesterday's video and you listen to the full video of today, I think that will help you know what I mean. And the fact that I wrote down that I was grateful for myself, and then this is just another part of an extension of that, it's a very interesting thing. And usually collectively we're all experiencing similar things, or we can apply it to similar areas, or it's things to different areas of our lives but kind of have the same meaning. So that's it for today's accountability session. Thank you as always for listening and watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day ahead. Well done you for completing your daily accountability. I am super proud of you. You have done so well. And don't forget, you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space every day where I create these videos live. Please do like this video if you do like it, because I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with the affirmation of the day. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day.